It's Mark Spaß.
Hello everyone, hallo zusammen. Welcome to German is Fun. Willkommen zu Deutsch macht Spaß. Ich bin Schwester. Learning German is fun. Really? So, Deutsch lernen macht Spaß? Wirklich? Okay. And you see icons that represent the German speaking countries. German is spoken not only in Deutschland, but also in Österreich or Austria. It's also spoken in a region in Switzerland that is close to the border to Germany. It's also an official language in Belgium, in Liechtenstein, and in Luxembourg. Would you believe in Luxembourg, a very rich country in Europe? English is not considered an official language, but German is. Okay. Next slide, please. All right. Here are easy to remember greetings, but these are informal, okay? When you're already on a friendly term with someone, you can say that. I just started with this slide because they're easy, okay? Okay, Grüße po Kamalu und an Webinar Teilnehmer. Bumabati po ang kadani kaalim sa atin at sa lahat ng inyo, sa lahat ng naririto po sa ating webinar. Okay, now, here's our procedure. I will say the words in German, and wherever you may be, repeat after me, all right? Okay, repetition is very important because you have to move your articulators. Articulators, the parts of the mouth that you use for producing the sounds or for articulation. We have to train our articulators in saying the sounds of this new language for you, which is German. All right. And later you will say, wunderbar, I did it. Yeah, okay. Let's say, hallo. Okay, hallo. All right. Grüß Gott. Grüß Gott. This greeting is heard in the southern part of Germany, and it extends to Austria. Okay? Grüß Gott. Literally, it means God greets you. Okay. Oh, a call from Ka Vivian. Open your cameras, please. Yes, please. Have fun. We don't care how you look when you open your mouth and produce the sounds. We're having fun. Okay. Servus. Servus could also be a hello, and it could also be a goodbye word. And again, it is heard often in the southern part of Germany or even Switzerland. Okay, say Servus. Let's say all those three. Ready? Hallo, Grüß Gott, Servus. Okay, next, please. Look at the symbol. Guten Morgen. And it's easy to remember, like in English, good morning. Both words begin with G and M. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, Frau Buhain. Guten Morgen, Bruder Ramil. Guten Morgen, Bruder Danny. Okay, say it with a smile if you are really trying to be friendly. Guten Morgen, Herr Schmidt. Herr Schmidt, Mr. Schmidt. Guten Morgen, Herr Schmidt. Now I know you're being observant. How did DT at the end of the name Schmidt sound? They sounded like T, D and T. Okay? Guten Morgen, Herr Schmidt. Guten Morgen, Frau Jore. Frau Jore. What does Frau stand for? Yes, Mrs. Mrs. Oops. Just take note. You must have heard of the word Fräulein. Oh, it is not considered polite anymore at this time to use Fräulein to address someone who is not married. But a long, long time ago, somebody who is not married yet was addressed as Fräulein. So just stick to Frau. So it makes your German 1 point less difficult. So once again, Guten Morgen, Herr Ramil. Guten Morgen, Herr Juli. Guten Morgen, Frau Vivian. Guten Morgen, Frau Frau May. So we're done with morning. Now, in Germany, from 11 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock in the evening, you will hear people greet Guten Tag, Guten Tag, Guten Tag. Are you saying it? Guten Tag. Not Guten Tag. G at the end. G at the end of a German word sounds like a K. So you would say Guten Tag. Okay. Guten Tag, Herr Einstein. Guten Tag, Herr Einstein. Guten Tag, Frau Benz. Guten Tag, Frau Benz. Okay. What did you notice? Einstein. Aha! Here is your aha moment during our tour. EI combination. How do you say? I. It's just like ay, naku po. Okay? Einstein. ST is then go to T. Herr Einstein and Frau Benz. Benz. Z at the end, okay? Or Z sounds like TS. TS. Okay. Let's go to the evening greetings. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, Herr Braun. Guten Abend, Frau Ruth. Okay. What did you hear? Did I say Guten Abend or did I say Guten Abend? Yes, the D at the end of a German word sounds like a T unless it is a foreign word. Okay. So we would say Guten Abend. Guten Abend, Herr Braun. Guten Abend, Frau Ruth. Okay, time to say goodbye. Okay. When you're going or ready to go to bed, you say Gute Nacht. Nacht. Gute Nacht. Okay. Gute Nacht, Herr Klein. Gute Nacht, Frau Groß. Okay. You must say Gute Nacht. Okay. So can you say that, please? Okay. So that is good night. Let's go to the next slide, please. This is the formal way of saying goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay. Sehen, the en at the end, it simply becomes n. That's why you would hear Auf Wiedersehen. Unless I want to emphasize the word, I would say Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, that means till we meet again. And these are the informal ways, okay, friends, okay, work colleagues, okay, and of course, brothers and sisters in the faith, we just say, tschüss, okay. Tschüss is tschüss, okay. So, tschüss, okay. Bis bald, till, or see you soon. Okay, see you again, it has that meaning. Bis bald, again, the D at the end sounds like a T. Or the Italian, ciao. Ciao. So you'd hear that. So you hear ciao means to eat, right? In other languages, but here, ciao. Ciao. Yeah. Okay. Let's say those three: choose, bisbal, and ciao. Let's go to the next slide, please. All right. Now, time to introduce ourselves. We say our name. Okay, we say our name. Okay. I will say the first line. Mein Name ist Philipp Wagner. My Name ist Philipp Wagner. Okay. So repeat after me. Say, my Name ist, and say your name. My Name ist Ramil Inhente. My Name ist Ronaldin Maratas. My Name is, let's see, Sam. My name is Vivian. Okay. It is common in the German culture that you say your last name, especially when you are meeting for the first time. So what you will hear is the last name most of the time. My name is Wagner. My name is Philipp Wagner. So my name is Wagner, Philipp Wagner. Okay. Okay. Guten Morgen. My name is Marilu Francisco. Guten Morgen. My name is Marilu Francisco. All right. My name is Philipp Wagner. And if you would like to say your first name, you say, my Vorname is Philipp. My Nachname is Wagner. All right. So I'd like to call your attention to the sound of W in German. How does it sound? It sounds like a V. It is a V. So there's the composer, Wagner. Okay. So if you want to Germanize your name right now, try it. If your last name begins with a W, you might want to practice saying V, just for fun. Okay. And you have noticed that V, as in victory, it is pronounced as F. F. Okay. So if I were to Germanize the pronunciation of Dr. Vivian, all right, I would say Vivian, so with an F, Vivian. But usually, as far as names are concerned, we retain the original pronunciation. That's how it is. So let's move on to the next slide, please. And there's another way of saying my name is, and this is very, very common. You say, ich heiße. Oh, again, the EI is there. So you know it already. It's I. Attention, please. Attention, please. Ich heiße. Heiße. Do you see that character, that weird character that looks like a B? It's not a B. Don't say Heibe. Nuh-uh. That stands for two S's. Two S's. That's why we call that sharp S, because, oh, very sharp. Okay. So you say, ich heiße Marilu. Ich heiße Marilu. Just practice it wherever you may be. Ich heiße Sam. Ich heiße Tristan. Ich heiße Rona, and so on. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. And let's ask this. Wie heißen Sie? Sie stands for you, and it is usually used in a formal situation. What is a formal situation? That is when you meet somebody for the first time, or when you're asking a stranger. Okay, but when you're asking a child, you go to an informal way of addressing. But for our tour, we shall maintain Sie. Okay, so we shall use that. Wie heißen Sie? Okay, let's go to the next one. Aha, I am from the Philippines. I'm from Manila. Komme, it's easy to remember. When you say ich, you would say ich komme and then aus. Aus is from. Ich komme aus Amerika. Although this is not so good, you can say aus den USA, because America, you have North America and South America, Central America, whatsoever. Okay, but you hear this very often in colloquial conversations. Okay, so ich komme aus Japan, ich komme aus Deutschland, ich komme aus den Philippinen oder von den Philippinen. Okay, aus. Okay, so woher kommen Sie? Ich komme aus den Philippinen. Ich komme von den Philippinen. Okay. So the question is, woher kommen Sie? Woher comes du? Okay. All right. So we're just having a sightseeing tour. Remember that. You don't have to remember everything. Okay. Just enjoy it and so on. Next slide, please. Okay. Just repeat after me. I will not be asking you so that we can practice. Train our articulators. Woher kommen Sie? Woher kommst du? Ich komme aus Russland. Ich komme aus Russland. Ich komme aus Berlin. Ich komme aus Manila. Ich komme aus Tokio. Ich komme aus Europa. Und ich komme aus Asien. Ich komme aus Asien. Okay. Next slide, please. All right, these are important words and phrases. Okay, useful phrases. Thank you, danke. Danke. Thank you very much. Danke sehr. Danke sehr. And you may say, bitte. The answer to thank you is, you're welcome, bitte. Okay. Easy to remember. Okay, bitte. All right, but bitte has several meanings. It can also mean please. So if I was to say, or if I wanted to say, please come, bitte kommen Sie. Bitte kommen Sie. Please come. Okay. Or it may also mean, here you are. Let's say, I want something to drink, and I ask you, do you have orange juice? Okay. And then you bring me a glass of orange juice, and you say to me, here you are, right? In English, that means, here it is. And so you can say in German, bitte. Did you hear the intonation? Bitte, corresponding to, here you are. All right. Okay. So bitte is an important word. Okay. Okay. So you would like to say, you'd like to impress somebody and say, oh, you're very good. Good. Say, gut. Repeat after me. Good, Bruder de Guzman. Sehr gut, Dr. Buhain. Wunderbar. Okay, wunderbar. And you can also say super. And listen to this. For bad, schlecht. Schlecht. Not good, nicht gut. Nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut. Nicht is for not. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next slide, please. Okay, you'd say, these are the weird letters in the German alphabet. Okay, there are three letters, A, O, and U, or the A, O, and U with two dots above. They're called umlauts or modified vowels. They're easy. Just repeat after me. I will not give you any quiz on this. Just repeat after me, and you will find this exciting. Okay, ready? A umlaut. A umlaut. Okay, simply say e, as in get in English, e. So, for example, if your name is Alfonso, it begins with an A, and we Germanize your A, we'll say Alfonso, Alfonso. Okay, and if you Germanize my name, A, in Marilu, you would say M-A umlaut, and then you say Marilu. And that's why my German friends would change that into a umlaut. Okay. So, but anyway, repeat after me. Äpfel, plural of apples. Äpfel, Männer, März, Mädchen. Okay. By the way, just in passing, to let you know, there are short and long vowels in German. Uh-huh. We'll not go into that. Okay. Just repeat after me. Äpfelmänner. You notice that when a vowel is followed by double consonants, the vowel is very, very short. You don't say Äpfel. You don't say Männer, but rather quick. Äpfelmänner. But this one followed by an R, because of the influence of R, the A umlaut will sound like a little bit long. So you'd say Mats, Mats. And then the next one is Mädchen. I didn't say Mädchen, Mat. No, it's Mats, Mädchen. Huh? Okay. But do not glide like what the Americans do. You don't say Mädchen, Mats. But if you would like to compare the sounds, you would do that, of course. But once again, let's go through all those 4 words. Äpfel, Männer, Mats, Mädchen. Next slide, please. Let's go to the O umlaut. If you have an O in your name, oh, I see Alfonso, okay, and so on, and you can probably Germanize your O. Okay, so O umlaut, here's a trick. Everybody say eh, eh. Now, try to round your lips halfway, mid-round. Say Did you see that? Did you see the formation of my lips? Eh, eh, eh. I'm rounding my lips now, but not too close. Eh, eh. So I would say Köln. The first word, Köln. That's a city in Germany famous for its very old cathedral, and it's Cologne in English. So you'd say Köln. Öffnen, öffnen Sie die Tür, öffnen, to open. Ah, this one. Schön. Schön. The O umlaut followed by a single consonant is long. Schön. That it means pretty, or sometimes we say handsome. Okay. Löwe, lion. Löwe. All right. So if your name has an O and you might want to Germanize your name, let's pick somebody with an O. Okay. Okay. Like Josie May. Okay. J is pronounced as yo-yo. Okay. Let's make it yot or umlaut. So I'd say Yossi. Yossi. Okay. Yossi. And your first name is, let's say, Oliver. I would Germanize it to Oliver. Oliver. Okay. Let's go to the last umlaut, which is U umlaut. Okay. U umlaut, the next slide, please. Okay. U umlaut, here's the trick. Say E. E. And now round your lips a little bit. Say E. 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 Okay. The first word is the German word for bridge. So you'd say Brücke. If I say Brücke, oh, well, wait a minute, round your lips. Brücke. Brücke. Next word, München. München. München in English is Munich. Tür. Tür. Door. Tür. Bitte öffnen Sie die Tür. And green, grün. Grün. Okay. So good. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. There are German diphthongs, all right? And we already said something about this. Okay. When you see EI, which is also spelled as AI, and sometimes written as EY or AY, okay, think of the word in English, height, height. So repeat after me with the EI combination. The city of Heidelberg, Heidelberg, Heidelberg. Heißen, Heißen, Mai, the month of May, Mai, Maya, and Bayern. Bayern is the state of Bavaria. Okay, that's trivia. Heidelberg, the city where the national hero of the Philippines, Dr. Jose Rizal, stayed for a few months and pursued his ophthalmology training. Okay, Heidelberg. Okay, so you remember to the flowers of Heidelberg. Let's go to the next one. Okay, EU is also spelled as umlaut U, and it's called Deutsch. So remember, your keyword is Deutsch or like the word boy. Deutsch, Häuser, Freund, Freund. Okay. Have you noticed how your lips are becoming more flexible and the jaw levels are changing? Very important. Very important. If you would like to be able to enunciate your words so that you sound clear and oh, as in out, just say house, Frau, and the month of August. Frau also means wife. Okay. Sie ist meine Frau. She is my wife. Okay, that's what my husband says. Okay. I as in field, you say here, leader, and fear. Fear. Some German consonants. I just picked this out. You have this CH, which you always see, right? And some people, okay, this dialect, they'd say ich. But the standard German, which is Hochdeutsch, you say Hochdeutsch. And some people would say High German, but it's standard German. It's ich. Okay. Ich. Can you feel where the tip of the tongue is? It's on the floor of your mouth, but right behind the lower front teeth. Ich. And then your lips assume something like a smiling position. You'd say ich. Ich. It's soft. Ich. Okay. Ich. I love you. Ich liebe dich. Huh? Ich euch Menschen. Chen. Menschen. Okay. Ich heiße Marilu. All right. Next, please. If there is soft CH, there is hard CH. And this is one. In ich, the front part of the tongue, you move your tongue toward the front. But for hard CH, you move it toward the back, toward the throat. You probably have heard of the words Buch, Buch. Can you hear that? Buch. Good. Nach and Assis. You Nach, that means night. And if the German does not hear your Nach, yeah, that one, they might think you're saying Nacht, which is the word for naked. And you don't want that, especially if this is your first meeting, right? You'll run into trouble. So say Buch, Nach, and finally 8. You say Acht, Acht, Acht. And let's go, I think, to the last slide. All right, are you ready? Just repeat after me. We're ending our presentation with the numbers. Okay. 0, and this is familiar. We say this in English. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And when I'm teaching, I give this practice to my students, and you can make it more creative by reciting the names or the numbers to the tune of. So let's do the waltz, the waltz. So repeat after me. We begin with 1. So you say, what is the measurement for waltz? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? 1, 2, 3, The next one. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 10. Okay, noch einmal. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Noch einmal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, attention, please. Attention, please. Any mispronunciation can mean a different thing. Okay, but our participants did that very well. I just want to call your attention to number 6. Sechs. What did we say? When the word in German begins with an S, the S is Z. If you don't let your German hear that Z, what are you asking for? Sex. Did you hear that? Okay, so dangerous, dangerous if you don't pronounce it properly. So everybody say Zex. Exactly. But when you say 16, there will be a little difference. You would say not Zexin, but you will say Zestzin. Okay. But I don't want to go into that. That is for advanced German. All right. Okay. So good. All right. This is just your sightseeing tour of the German sounds. All right. And I just hope that you had fun. And I hope you will book again for another tour. Okay, if ever we'll have another tour like this. So vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit und für Ihre Teilnahme. What did I just say? Vielen Dank, you understand. Thank you very much for your participation and thank you very much for your attention and for your participation. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo.